Hello and welcome to my new series, What I Don't Like About Insert Game Title, where I complain about games that I like because complaining gets more viewers than being content. Complaint number 1. The grasshopper is pointless. He does less than sunglasses on a rainy day. I would like him more if they made him into more like a intel character or the narrator like the ghost in Destiny, but I don't see the point of having him in the game. The game's not that hard. Make a harder difficulty, please. Customization was a big selling point of this game, and you do get to customize your character a lot. But all of the customization options just look dumb. They look like they're trying to be a badass, but they're just like little kids. Like, I understand that this game is supposed to look badass, make you feel like a badass, but when you go through the character select screen and you're laughing your ass off, doesn't communicate that vibe.
Choose your first style.
There should be like a menu instead of a color wheel for style of fur, because if you get a style of fur that you like, then it's hard to find it again because you want to see the rest of the styles of fur, and also it's just awkward.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the dark side of you.
So glad you realize who you really are.
I do like that they personified like evil and good. They're like an actual character that you kind of hear in your head, but the voices that you hear in your head are so irritating and you have to listen to them so much in the game. So the tutorial, which is like the beginning of the game, makes you feel very trapped by being in a large structure inside. It just makes you feel really restricted, and it also doesn't show you the amazing world, which is one of the best parts of the game, until you beat the tutorial, which takes about 10 minutes. So I do actually really like the fighting system in this game, but guns are super overpowered. They could have fixed this maybe by like adding non-infinite ammo. It doesn't have to be like super rare, but just adding non-infinite ammo makes people more hesitant to use their ammo and just spam guns from a distance. This isn't really a complaint, more like me venting, but I suck at parrying in this game. I'm sorry, what the hell was that hitbox? Whenever you beat a group of people or just one person, there's like a slow down, a cinematic stop that makes you look super cool, which is cool when you beat like a tough enemy or a massive horde of people, but sometimes you just run into one enemy and you beat him and there's a cinematic slowdown. It's like, what's the point of that? Another big part of this game is like the exploration, but you can't really explore at all in the tutorial, which is kind of sad. In this clip, I was just searching around in the tutorial. I was like, there must be something around, but there was nothing around. So there's this really cool enemy in the tutorial called a shielder or something like that, where they have a shield and you have to melee them a certain amount of times to actually break the shield and damage them with ranged weapons. I thought that was actually super cool, but I've found like only 3 of them in the actual game so far. I got super excited when I saw this like suplex move. It looks super dope, but then I noticed that there's no point to do hand-to-hand combat because weapons are just better. So there's 2 ways to like mutate yourself. There's like biogenetics and there's also like psi powers. And there's only like one cool biogenetic thing, and there's so many cool psi powers, which I'm fine with, but you only get to use 4 of both of them at a time. So basically you just end up spending all of your things on psi powers instead of biogenetics, because biogenetics are lame and psi powers are cool. They tried to like be smart with it by adding these puzzles in the game, and if you upgrade your intelligence you get more turns. But they're mind-numbingly easy. They're so easy. And like, there's no problem if you get them wrong too, because at max it does like 10 damage to you. There's just no point for them. This shows you your first look at a shotgun, which is a dope weapon, but I've played for like, 7 hours, and I haven't seen any kind of guns besides pistols, and they're still overpowered. I just want to see a shotgun and blast some heads off.
He says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back up to the present.
So the way that other characters speak to you in this game is plain irritating. Because what happens is they speak to you in like this gibberish that you can't possibly understand. And then the narrator translates it for you. Every time someone else speaks in the game, every single time, it's the same narrator and it's the same like Ooh, Master Shifu. Ooh, wise person voice. And it gets boring very quickly. So this game actually does have a lot of changing the story, but these dialogue things, they don't make a difference at all. It doesn't matter which one you pick, you're still doing the same thing. These signs that you see are kind of like the outposts of the game, and you have to pee on them to mark them. Ugh, disgusting.
That's a spark of light in you!
This bitch's voice is so irritating, please make it stop.
Out of Date says you will make a better stand against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe, and there are 2 nearby.
So you have to start the game by allying with one of 2 tribes out of a possible 6. They should just start you with the choice to ally with any of the 6 tribes instead of just saying, choose one of the 2. That's it. Fire into water? Huh?
They might bring them war, but they'll never take away their inner peace.
That's cheesy as fuck. Nothing wrong with this. Animals just got drip. Wait, can I make a weapon now? No, you can't craft weapons until a long way into the game, which is annoying because crafting weapons seemed super fun. And it is super fun, but you have to wait such a long time to do it. There's a lot of healing in this game. There's so much healing in this game. I feel like there's never a time where you're actually afraid of dying, because you could just use one of your 17 health kits and be out of danger immediately.